Hello, dear friend. We are from Roboz Tech Surgical Instruments Manufacturing Company.
Urinary disorder. This is the basic unit of a cystoscope, the sheath. The sheath is supplied in various measurements for pediatric and adults patient use. So this sheath is of 18.5 FR, and this is the obturator. So this is the basic unit. The sheath is introduced into the urethra and urinary bladder, and all attachments including bridge, telescope, camera cable, light source, they all are attached to this sheath. It has two ports for the entry and exit of the fluids, and they can be locked and unlocked. This is the cystoscopic bridge. This bridge is attached to the sheath and is used for the diagnostic purposes. For the curative or treatment purposes, the working element is fixed to the sheath. So now you can see that the bridge is attached to the sheath, and there is a point, red point at its anterior aspect. They both are united into the line, and then it is locked clockwise. This is the locking, and this is unlocking. Locking and unlocking. Now at another end of the telescopic bridge, there is a point for locking and unlocking, and through it the telescope is introduced. Usually we have three type of telescope. I am demonstrating the 0-degree telescope, and is best suited for the urethroscopy. The vision is straight, 0-degree telescope. We have two more telescope that you can see, they are 30-degree and 70-degree. I will demonstrate later on. Now this 0-degree cystoscope is introduced in the telescope bridge and is locked. For unlocking, then move anticlockwise. This is locking position, unlock position, and it is now locked. So the basic unit of the cystoscope is now okay. You can see this is the single port telescope bridge. We may have two port telescopic bridge, and through them various modalities of treatment, like biopsy forceps and dormia baskets, they can be introduced through these ports for various purposes, like taking biopsy and removing a stone. These ports I have already demonstrated for inlet and outlet of the fluid. And in the same manner, we may unlock the parts of this cystoscope first by unlocking the telescope, then the telescope bridge. Now the next step is to connect this assembled cystoscope to the camera by the camera cable. This is the camera cable. This cable has two ends. First is the telescopic end, and this telescopic end is well connected with the head of the telescope by just pressing, and now the telescope is fixed in this port of the cable. The second port is connected to the CCD camera. The CCD camera or charged coupled device camera, you can see this is the CCD camera along with the monitor, medical grade monitor. So we introduce this port into the CCD device, and there is a red point at the anterior aspect of this port. So we will introduce by keeping this point anteriorly and just pressing, by simple pressing, this port is introduced into the camera port. This camera can be used for various endoscopies. This is the power switch, on and off. It may also have white balance, gain, shutter, enhance, and you can select different type of mode like urology, arthroscopy, standard. So we usually use this camera for cystoscopy and laparoscopy procedures. This is the medical grade monitor, and as soon as we